Okay guys, how you doing? It's been a long few days, been busy. Okay, so today I think I'm gonna make it a short vlog, and I'm just gonna talk about how Indiana is the basketball capital of the world. We do set the standard for basketball for the world to follow, I believe, with all my heart. Growing up, born and raised in Indiana here, is just an honor. I mean, there's just nothing more special than the game of basketball in Indiana, except God. And it starts at the high school level. The high school level, you haven't been to a high school basketball game until you come to Indiana and watch a high school game, watch a high school tournament, and just nothing beats it. And that starts as early as February with the girls. Nothing beats basketball in Indiana. Okay, college basketball, like I said, we've set the standard at Indiana University. 5 national championships, count 5. Only 2 schools in NCAA history has won more championships in Indiana. Now the women's program, that ain't counting the women's. Tennessee's won, I don't know how many, 8. Connecticut's won like 7. That's in women's. But I'm talking men's basketball. You can't. Indiana set the standard. UCLA blows us away. Kentucky's up on us by 3, but Kentucky has questions all over their program, and UCLA, you can't argue. But see, the thing is, with UCLA, John Wooden is from the state of Indiana. He got a start coaching at Purdue, and so even Indiana even has ties to the most successful basketball program of all time, UCLA. Then we have NBA teams. We have the Indiana Fever, which is the 2012 WNBA champion. The Pacers have won some ABA championships in the 70s. And they've come close a couple times with Reggie Miller back in the 90s. And then the movie Hoosiers sums up basketball in Indiana. The movie Hoosiers is just awesome. They won an Oscar for that movie, like the night Indiana won the national championship in 1987. That was their 5th national championship. It was the last time they won it. Bob Knight's 3rd championship at IU. So, talk about a special night. And, but yeah, they did win Oscars for that movie, I believe, and it was on that night. So, amazing. So, Indiana is just full of tradition. Indiana was also the last team to go undefeated and win a national championship in 1976. So from 1969, you can make a case that the Indiana Hoosiers had the best team this country has seen since like 1969 or 68. You know, so the 1976 Indiana team's the best anybody has seen all those years. So people can down Indiana all they want for taking this long to even be in the talk of another championship. But don't forget, in 2002 we made it to the national championship game and lost to Maryland under Mike Davis. So we haven't been out of the spotlight as much as people think. And we've had a couple decent teams since about 9 left. But, and then as far as Indiana being down, let me tell you right now. Okay, let me tell you. Every major school has had downtime. UCLA was down, okay? And they're kind of down right now, actually. North Carolina had downtimes under Matt Doherty. They only won like 12 games and all this. They haven't, you know, they had a couple down years, you know, under him. And then the Duke Blue Devils, even under Coach K, had a couple down years. They didn't even make the NIT or nothing. And I don't know what years they were. I think late 90s. And then let's see, Kentucky has had downtime. Before Patino took over, Eddie Sutton in the late 80s got Kentucky in trouble, and they had down years. Kentucky couldn't even be on TV. So, you know, all great programs have had down times, and I think Indiana has responded the best they could have. But I tell you one thing right now, Indiana ran the cleanest program ever under Bob Knight, and that's indisputable. And anybody will tell you that. You could take a fine-tooth comb through the program while he was coaching, and there wasn't anything even close to dishonesty or cheating. And because he has my philosophy. I mean, why? This is what I ask about Kentucky all the time. Why? What kind of satisfaction do you get winning a championship or winning by cheating? You know, but you know, it's just crazy. But so everybody, you know, there's a lot of people who slam Indiana and all this. Everybody can slam them all they want. Every team, every program has been down at one point or another. But now, you know, all I can say is waking up a giant and look out. I mean, and then as far as hype goes, let's talk about hype just a little bit. The last few years, ESPN has pumped up Duke and North Carolina so bad it ain't even funny. Indiana and Kentucky absolutely just, they both beat Duke and North Carolina, you know? And UCLA blows us all away, almost. So, you know, there's like an East Coast bias, too. But other than that, I think that's it. I'm busy, and I did want to come outside and change it up a little bit. I do like shooting in random places sometimes. I like shooting outside sometimes. It's sunny out. It's getting kind of dark now, but anyway, that's all I have. So, go IU. Peace.
Your daddy? Yeah, your school's coming up short. What?